What's up, y'all? It's Maya back again with another video.
Used to be my best friend, dumbass. When you see me just dropping shit, think you thought that on the net, I don't fuck with that hard shit. Talking about section 8 holders, I mean living in a 2-bedroom. No, bitch was spend her last on weed. Yes, this hoe a dummy indeed. Just focus on shit she don't need. Stop being a follower, holy. You know that. You know Lil Mike gon' catch some queso. I can't wait to catch Lil Jordan. I'ma get at it a halo. You better lay low. And that just because I say so. She gon' blab my I said chill out, yo, we can help.
Yo, and so from telling you, I know what today's video is. Before this video, smash the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, click that bell so you'll be notified every time I post. Follow all my social medias because why not? If you're new here, hi, I'm Maya, I'm 18 and I'm going to be a sophomore in college. And if you're not new here, hey girly, welcome, Biggie back. I do look a mess in this video, just mind your business. I literally did not check and see how I looked, and I really wasn't worried about it. I was just trying to go ahead and get the video done, so ignore that. I don't always look like this, promise. Pinky. As y'all may know, a lot of y'all may not know, I attend Columbia State University, and this is not like a big school or whatever, but I do know there's people who want questions because me being a freshman, when I was a freshman, when I was coming in, I had a lot of questions and nobody to answer them because it's not a very popular school. So I know that this is not a video that's going to just get a whole bunch of views, but I'm doing it for the people who were like me and going to Columbia State University. I'm gonna tell y'all the goods, the bads, the okays, the horribles, the, you know, all of that. Don't let anything I say be like, oh, I don't want to go there, or I don't know. You would have to, like, everybody has their own experience. Some things could just be my opinion, you know, so everybody has their own opinion. Go up there and visit, or I say personally ask around. Like, you can go to like the pages and they followers, just ask around and get other people's opinions. The first thing we're going to be talking about is dorms. So for dorms, as a freshman, if you're coming in as a freshman, you have to stay in Clearview. You can stay downtown, and I think freshman dorms too, I think it's called Rankin or something, but nobody really wants to stay downtown. Downtown is mainly for like art students, stuff like the arts, the different type of arts. But nobody really wants to stay downtown because all the activities happen on campus. You're gonna have to ride the bus, and it takes a while to get to, like, riding a bus anywhere takes a while because it's different stops, it's certain times, like it's just not the same. You can't just go and walk wherever. Downtown do have their own cafeteria, which that's good, so everybody ain't gotta, like, you know, go to one cafe. The dorms in Clearview, it could be worse. It's not that bad. I would say, like, they be trying to cram everybody in their rooms when they can really make it one to each side, because a lot of people end up, by the end of the semester, a lot of people ended up with their own room. Like, only people who didn't end up with their own room was the people who was still cool with their roommates and stuff like that. A lot of people had their own rooms. Clearview in itself, I think a lot of kids are dirty. The first floor has like a common area, but it's not really like the other four common areas because it's on the first floor, so everybody can just walk past or whatever. Second floor has a laundry room, kitchen, and common area, which that's where I stayed at. And each floor has their own like study room or whatever on each end of the hall. Third floor, they don't have a kitchen and they don't have a laundry room. They do have a common area, but they have a big study room instead of a kitchen. And I'm trying to remember, because only the second and the fourth floor has a laundry area. So for the fourth floor, they have the same. The second floor had the kitchen, the laundry room, the common area, whatever. So I would suggest you to stay on second and fourth floor. And really, second and fourth floor is where everything happened at anyway. When I was going to other people's floors, for the most part, I was going to fourth floor. Third floor, nothing really happens on third floor. Not gonna lie, it mainly be like, I don't know how they did this, but like I think most football players was on fourth floor. No, they really mixed it up, but I just know the third floor had mainly these colored people. I don't know why, but don't think that they weren't everywhere. It was just, that's just the floor that everybody was on. Maybe they all knew. I don't know. Segregation, I'm just playing. The kids are dirty, so like the laundry room be getting a mess. The lady who cleans it, she cleans it to the T, but the kids are dirty. Like, they just throw their dryer sheets or like the lint from the dryer on the floor. People be leaving their clothes. Some people, they do be trying to take your stuff out. Like I was washing my comforter and the shit, like I put it in the dryer. The dryer ended, but it was still soaking wet because it's a comforter. Y'all know comforters be thick. Somebody gonna take my shit out the dryer. You know what I did? I took their stuff out the dryer, put it in a pile on the floor, and put my stuff back in there, because there's no way. I'll see if it was like damp or something, or if it was dry and you took it out. It's cool. But that shit was leaking, like it was dripping on the floor when I went in there. That was just trifling. So yeah. Also, if you're a freshman moving up to upperclassmen, it is harder to find dorms. Like honestly, I think the dorm process for getting a dorm is way harder than it should be. Like for real, like that don't make no sense. For freshmen, yeah, okay, it's easier. But when you're a freshman going to upperclassmen, it's harder because they let, like, I think graduate students get first pick, athletes get first pick, and seniors, juniors, sophomores, like it's like freshmen get the last, like we get whatever is left basically. And it's like, if anything, we're not even old enough to be on our own and get an outside apartment or whatever. So it's like, if anything, we need to be the ones, you know, because we have to stay here or we can't come on some shit, like, you know. The RAs was telling me that they're not going to just let you not have no living space. So either way, you're probably like, they would probably put somebody back in Clearview or something, which is the freshman dorms. Oh, I forgot to say this, the freshman dorms are co-ed. Like it won't be boys and girls in the same room, but it will be boys and girls in the same dorm. And that's all the dorms. All the dorms are co-ed at Columbus State. Very limited or whatever. I was on a wait list module. I did the housing thing as soon as it opened, and I was on a wait list. Before school ended, I was number 36 though, or 38. But that's kind of one thing I can say. Let me tell y'all, the upperclassmen, they literally be holding their rooms. They don't even be knowing if they're gonna stay off campus, on campus, if they coming back or not. And they just be holding their rooms, stopping us from getting rooms, people who know they coming back. So a lot of people are deciding that they're not coming back, or that they're going to get off campus housing, whatever, stay at the well, whatever. And then we end up getting like moved up on the waiting list. So I will have housing by the end of this summer, because I still got the whole summer and more people gonna be leaving. So I'm definitely gonna have housing. I think that's it with the dorms. If you got any questions about anything I talk about, just leave it down in the comments below. So for RAs, I was actually cool with some of the RAs, and I can't say like they cool, but they are messy. They're messy because they be talking about everybody. And then I started to realize I need to watch what I say around them or whatever, because if you're telling me everybody business, what are you doing mine? Which I never told them anything to refer anyway. The things I told them about, I don't care if people know. But it's still like, I looked at them like they was my friends too, and it's like at the same time, maybe I shouldn't, because they probably do the same thing to everybody. They friendly, they, you know. And it's not all the RAs, but that's the crazy thing. Upperclassmen told me that when I first came there, like everybody like, oh, they messy, that's what you tell them, this and that. But then I kind of forgot about that once I started viewing them as my friend. I used to kick it with them and stuff. Not really kick it with them, but when I seen them, we used to just be talking or whatever, update each other on life, whatever. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about RAs. Some RAs, there do be like RAs who be trying to take their job so serious. We know half these people names, but there are like chill RAs, whatever. Do too much. My RAs, I lived on second floor. They didn't do too much. Like they barely even checked our rooms. At least I never seen them check our rooms. I don't know. Everybody else, we got room checks all the time. Shit, I ain't never seen it but once. But yeah, so that's it on the RAs. Sororities and fraternities. I don't think we have all of them. I really don't know the like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not really somebody who just know all of them and stuff like that. I do know we have AKA, we have Delta, we have the blue one. I'm sorry, that's it for the girls. I'm not gonna lie, like I think that's all the girls we have for real. And then for males, we have the brown one, the brown and yellow one. We got the alphas, the blue one, the blue and white one for the boys. And I think we have the Q dogs, but it's not really a lot of them. Like the fraternities is not just a whole bunch of them. For the most part, the males are the ones who throw the parties. The girls never throw no parties. Like the sororities don't ever throw parties for whatever reason. And I also didn't see any sororities do, like, I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry, I don't really know much about them, but like when you initiate them or whatever. And they friendly. Well, I don't know about the girls, but I don't know, like, cause I be cool with, I ain't gonna say they're my friends, but I be cool with the males or whatever. But I don't just really know much about the girls. The girls probably like a little stuck up. They probably tweet. I don't know. They just don't talk to people like the males do. Then for SAC, which is student, it's something. It's like a club or whatever. It's where they host. That's where most of the school thrown activities are coming from. It's coming from SAC, and they do have a lot of little like hands-on things for the freshmen inside the dorms. And like they had bingo. They be having like Thanksgiving holiday, like all the holidays. They got stuff. They got random stuff. Like they do stuff for everybody too. Like they just be having a lot of random events. A lot of events SAC through. It's more so like the students do it, so it's like people who chose to help. And you know, so if you know somebody who in SAC, like stay in contact with somebody who's SAC, because they gonna know all the activities, what's going on all the time. Fines, y'all, I heard this, a little birdie told me this. I don't know how true or false this is, but somebody told me that well, upperclassmen told me that, I don't know what year it was, if it was last year or what, but a girl got killed by somebody who, I don't know if that was her boyfriend or whatever. He killed her, then killed himself. And her mom, apparently she was telling the school they didn't do anything about it, and her mom sued the school. So her mom sued the school, so they're finding us for any and everything. Anything they can find a reason to find you for, they want to find you for it. Like, people was going out the exits that weren't the main exits. So they started finding us for it. They even got new cameras just so they could get pictures of your faces, email it to you, and tell you that you fine. Like, they find you for any and everything. They find you for not showing up to meetings. They find you for just any little thing because they need the money. And I know, like, everybody, a lot of people might be like, oh, that's normal. It wasn't normal for this school only because it's not an HBCU. Y'all know HBCUs find you for every little thing. But this is a PWI, and they're only finding us because they're getting sued, which is not our fault. So y'all just got to make sure you follow the rules. Make sure you don't get fined. And then, like I said, they do got cameras now. Like when I first came in first semester, they didn't have no cameras. They don't know who was doing what. But then they got them cameras when we came back. So now for the parties are not like big colleges. It's not like HBCUs. It's not like them bigger colleges, because for the most part, the palm colored people, they don't really go to parties. I never see them at parties. Like, it's very rare that I see them at any party. They might be at SAC events, but I don't really see them at parties for real. They mainly for the most part kick it with their own people. Like, they don't, like, the school used to be mainly white school, and now I think a lot of black people are coming in, so the white people just stay to themselves or whatever. Not that they're racist or anything, but just because I don't think any of them are racist, but I do think I don't know, they're definitely trying to stay in their own cahoots. Like, they don't really make friends with people outside of their people. Only way I have fun at a party is if I'm not sober. Gotta be either or, because otherwise it just be seeming lame. Because mind y'all, we have a small population, so you got to think about the amount of palm colored people who's not going to any parties. You got to think about the homebodies who don't go to parties. There's only a little group of people who go to every party, who gonna have fun, who gonna, you know, show out, and it be the same group of people. Like, it's not just a huge group because the school already so small when you think about it. So find your party people. If you want to go to parties, find your party people and stick with them. I think parties are more common in the beginning of the school year. No, for the most part, most first semester. Second semester, at one point, it was so boring. There was no parties, no nothing. But towards the end, more parties did come about or whatever. Then for freshmen, they recently just started doing this this semester. They end up getting a security guard. They have a security guard. I don't know if they're gonna end up making him do all days, but they have him out there in the lobby from Thursday to Sunday, because they said that's when the most fight happens, that's when the most drama happens, and which that's true. By time Thursday come around, everybody out doing whatever they're doing. We about done with our classes this week. You know, some people don't even got classes on Fridays. So yeah, a lot of stuff do happen Thursday through Sunday. So I can't say that. So next we're gonna go with the dining hall. Y'all, they be trying to trick you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When school first started, food was like, it was acceptable. Like I could eat that every day. But then like it's like the people in the back start getting lazy. It's like they just start getting lazy. I don't know, like, or either I don't know, we get tired of it. I don't know. But the food just stopped being good. Like when you come back from spring semester, it's never good. I don't know. If you only going for spring, you're never going to get a good taste unless you come back for the fall. For fall semester, it was good up until it wasn't. Really just starving. We got our own food. We spending money, all type of stuff, because it's just like, it just stopped being good. It's like they don't care because they're not the ones eating it or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I am a picky eater though, so don't like, y'all got, like I said, when y'all listen to me, y'all gotta think about the fact that this is an opinion. So y'all, that's why I said ask around and stuff, because I am a picky eater. I don't eat everybody's food. So if it don't even look appealing to me, I'm not finna eat it. If it's not something I don't eat at home, I'm definitely not finna eat it here. And then we probably also did get tired of the food. Like it probably was like better at first because like, but I think they cooked the same thing so much, it's just like, here we go again. Like some days I was eating the same thing every day. Like I was just finna stop eating. Like I'm not playing. I used to go in there and get pizza and fries every day. Like it was just and then sometimes the fries don't even be good because they don't even cook it all the way. It's like they don't even check and make sure it's done sometimes. But as a freshman, you have a limited swipes, but if you're not a freshman or whatever, you have a certain amount of swipes that you gotta do to get in. They do have fried chicken Wednesday every Wednesday. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it isn't. They do be having activities, like they have midnight breakfast inside there. They be having like a carnival. They be having seafood days. They have Taco Tuesday every Tuesday. They be having wings. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But like when you're living there and that's all you're eating, it's like, golly, like, you know. I don't really know the morning time because I don't really be in the cafe in the morning. But I know it closes at 9 Monday through Thursday, and then they keep it open to 9:15 if you're in there and you're eating. Friday it closes at 8, and then Sunday and Saturday it closes at 7. But the times are different. Like during the day they close and open up. So y'all gotta do more information on that. I don't know. I don't want to tell y'all wrong. So then for the rec, they have like 3 levels. It's really 2 levels for real, because what are you doing on the second level? Really nothing. Well, no, it's 3 levels. Okay. For the first level, when you walk in on, you can look down. You can either look down at the pool or you can look down at the basketball court. You can look down at the weights, all of that. We have an indoor pool. It's a lazy river, a deep pool, so if you swim, you could dive in it. They got like a net so you can play games. They got the little floaties for the lazy river. They got balls and stuff, all of that for you. And then they do have a hot tub too. And they have a sauna. So that's what's on the floor that you walk in on. The floor that's downstairs is mainly just weights down there for the most part. They do got rock climbing, and they got a whole weight room. They got 2 weight rooms. There's one like over there and then one over there. Yeah, then they also got the basketball court down there. They got bathrooms, and then when you go upstairs, they got 2 movement rooms. It's like rooms with mirrors in them. Oh, they also have another weight room, and then like an empty room with like white wall, and you gotta walk through the basketball court to get there. Many people don't really go over there, but yeah, so if you ever want to, you can. But there's movement rooms upstairs. You can like book them or whatever, or you can just go when it's empty. But all the time it's not gonna be empty all the time. They do got, I think that's a ping pong table or something over there by the movement rooms. They got like a whole track so you can run their track. And they got more, like they got the treadmills and stuff like that upstairs, like the running stuff, the stuff you do with your legs. All of that is upstairs. So now for sports, they do have a lot of sports. Basketball is one of the biggest things. Let me tell y'all, homecoming is for soccer. We don't even have homecoming for football like everybody else do, because they don't really care about the football team. Honestly, it's really a club that someone started, so they don't really care much about them. And then I did Stomp and Shake. and they didn't really care about us either. They cared about the cheerleaders who did basketball, and the cheerleaders that did basketball, they were traditional. So it was like they cared more about them. Most of the money go into basketball, and the traditional cheer, soccer, baseball, softball, like them type of sports. The golf, like literally every other thing. I don't know why they push football and Stop and Shake cheer to the side, like F us on some shit. Like, I don't know. I'm not even doing Stop and Shake this coming up year, so y'all can't ask me no questions about it. Don't know. They won't let me try out. It's literally owned by a student, so it's like ran by a student, so it's really not fair. And like a lot of decisions, like our last season was really, it had a lot of drama because we wasn't under the right people. The wrong people were captains and stuff like that. So I'm not even gonna lie, she talking about, oh, we can try again next year. I'm not trying, like I don't even know if I'm going here after this year. I don't even know if I'm coming back. But even if I was, I still wouldn't do it because y'all stopping me. The season from my freshman year, when we was on the team or whatever, we didn't get uniforms because the school didn't care enough. Like they wanted to put club cheer on the uniforms. For what? Why would y'all not just put CSU? Like it was just hating. It was just weird stuff. There was so much drama because the team was split, and like there was just nobody who was making sure that we weren't split. Some people used to go out to dinner and not invite everybody else, and it was just so much drama. Whatever, the season had to end, or let's just say this, I'm not gonna say like everything that happened, but the season did have to end early. And I'm not saying this is going to happen, so I'm not saying don't try out. Hopefully it's not going to happen again. That's all I can say. Hopefully it's not going to happen again. But like I'm just letting y'all know what happened with me and why I would never try out again, because I was trying to try out again for it next year, this upcoming year, but they said I can't try out because of stuff that happened on social media. They didn't let us try out because some blah blah blah, social media, this and that. Mind y'all, anybody else who's trying out, they don't already follow their social media pages, so y'all don't even know. I just know somebody who was on that team last year who didn't like me, went up and was talking bad about me. She said they had a meeting to decide if me and my homegirl could try back out. And I promise you, I respect that. Like my whole thing was I made sure to text them and ask them if it was okay for me to try out again because of what happened the year before. Captain said yes, anybody can try out. A couple of days later, they say that we can't try out, and they say the reason is because social media. I tell her, okay, I'm gonna watch what I post on social media. Mind you, I didn't even post anything about what she thought, like what I don't know. A lot of people make assumptions at this school. I'm not gonna lie, they make a lot of assumptions and they hear what they want to hear and they believe it. They don't know what's true and what's fake because they scared to say whatever they got to say to your face. And I'm not even trying to be nasty and I'm not trying to be rude, but they make their assumption on me and they just act like they just knew me on some shit, and that's just not what it is. But instead of me like just saying like, oh, like this and that, you know, just being negative or whatever, I said we gonna watch what we post on our social media. Like I just want to cheer. Like that's all I want to do was cheer. But they wasn't really hearing it on, like they had already had their mind made up. And that's why it was making me think it wasn't really because of the social media thing and like that. And the reason why I say I respect that, because when you're on any team, any job you work at, profession, like anything, you can't just be posting random stuff on like certain things on social media. So cool. But I had to like, everybody think that's not really the real reason, especially if I said we're going to watch what we post. Why are y'all still not giving us the opportunity? Especially y'all had a meeting and we weren't invited. Since when? That's just like, oh, I'm finna go to jail, I'm not even invited to the trial. What the fuck? Hope they don't treat nobody else how they treated me, basically. Like, because I really did nothing to nobody on that team. Why y'all having a meeting and we not there? I digress. This not even what this video about, but that's just not, I don't like people viewing me a type of way when y'all, like, first of all, half of y'all don't know me and y'all don't know what's be going on, what I be going through, and people just be having their own mindsets. People be talking bad and everybody always believe what's being said instead of coming up to me asking me if it's true or not. Somebody went lied, said this and that, whatever. I digress. I don't care. I'm not doing it this year. I don't like nobody on your team who was on there last year. If you're here, if you're new, cool, but it's just like it wasn't fair. Anyways, it's just getting me really mad over because I don't like getting mistreated for no reason. And it's weird, like it's not even, it's like I couldn't even plead my case on that shit. That's why it's even weirder. So Next topic, because I'm tired of this. And I meant to say this, cars, y'all can bring cars. Freshmen or not, you can bring a car. We got a big old parking lot. You can bring your cars. You have to pay the money or whatever, but you can bring your cars. Weekends, y'all, weekends are boring. Weekends are boring. I don't know if it's for everybody, but I know for freshmen, weekends are boring because everybody go home. Weekends be boring because a lot of the people who go to that school are from around the area. So if you know you're gonna go home every weekend, then it won't even matter to you. But me, I'm from Atlanta, so ain't nobody driving no 2 hours every weekend, which I could if I had my own car, but that's not what I had. So yeah, a lot of people went home every weekend, and that just made it boring because it's like nobody's there. It's like a ghost town. It's a little depressing, honestly. I mean, if you had your friends who stayed there too, then yeah, but after a while, everybody start going home, so it get boring. I was one of the people who just barely went home. Like last semester, I went home only for spring break. I went home one time, and then the semester before that, I went home like 3 times, which was Christmas, Thanksgiving, and then one other time. Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much all. If I missed anything, y'all, I'm not dirty, that's cream patch. If I missed anything, leave questions down below in the comments, and I will definitely answer them, or you can contact me on Instagram if I take too long to answer on here. But thank you guys for watching once again. Don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe for new, click that bell so you're notified every time I post, and follow my social medias, because why not? If you stay to the end, I love you, good morning, rest. It's my other son signing out, and I'll see you guys next freaking video. Love you much.